Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another planner update because it's been 2 months now since I have been at my new job, and I feel like I've really figured a lot of stuff out with the planner and my color coding and just the whole thing. I feel like I've really settled into it, which is perfect because it's about to get upturned and become a complete mess, because by the time that this video goes live, grad school will have started it already. I am filming this the weekend before my grad classes start. I am taking 2 because what is wrong with her, honestly? So I feel like we've settled in and now things are just gonna get chaotic. But I wanted to give a little update on my color coding, and I ended up being impulsive and bought a whole new set of mild liners. So the color coding kind of changed. So this was what I was doing originally for each like separate thing. And the new set I got, I think, have like 30 colors. So a lot of the same ones I had before, which is great because I just really needed to replace a few. They were like drying out because I used them so much. So I ended up switching the stores to a brighter pink, promo to a purple, and hobbies to more of a teal color. But I did end up going with yellow for the MBA program. I think it's just easier to see, and so that I will be able to like pay attention to it and be alerted, like I have to turn this assignment in, like we need to stay on top of this. I think the key is not getting behind. That I think if I start getting behind, I'm screwed. I started this month doing color coding on my to-do list as well, so marking which thing is for what, and I think it looks, one, really cool, and it's also just really interesting to see like what I need to accomplish during the day. And that kind of transitions well into the next topic, where I feel like I am using my planner so much more now throughout the day. Like before, I would assume that I was using it often. I worked from home, it was always next to me, like I could just update it however much I want. But there's just something about being at work and having it. It feels like a nice little like break, a little special like time for myself to update the pages like as the day goes along, and adding little details. So like if I walk to Starbucks, like I'll put that in. And I am really interested to like note this change. And I actually brought over my June planner, my January to June, because I felt like I was using it, but I just feel like I'm using it so much more now. And so I wanted to do kind of like a cross comparison. So this is actually, it's pretty well used. So that's good to see that like at the end of May, I was using it pretty solidly. It just feels like now I am putting in that extra effort to add little details and stuff. So maybe it's just like a perception and it's not actually true, because that planner looked still pretty full, but I just feel like I am spending a lot more time with it throughout the day, which brings me a lot of joy. I do find that I want like a weekly to-do list area. So I feel like this is what that note page would have been good for, that I removed between the spreads. I have not removed them from my January to June planner for next year, so maybe I'll leave it in. But I am warming up to the idea of having like a weekly to-do list, goals list, because like with my work, there are things that I want to accomplish, but maybe it just doesn't happen on a Tuesday, but I want it to be done by like the end of the week. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. I think it might just be like a sticky note that I move from day to day. Like I start on the Monday and it progresses and we like work to check it off. So I'm hoping next week to start, maybe try a sticky note and see how that goes. But I have decided just to keep the front section for pottery. I was on the fence about it in the last video, but I think that I transitioned the studio back into our basement, so hopefully things settle in. But I think it's also just important to like note the days or the months that I don't do the hobby, but this still I think makes it important to me. Since I did switch the monthly views to having a bigger habit tracker, I don't track the pottery here anymore. I still want to keep this over here. For the habit tracker, I am really happy with the habits I have chosen this month. I was struggling with it for the last few months, but I feel like I've settled into something where I can actually check it off, so I'm not feeling bad about it, and I can update it regularly. And it's things that like I want to do that are important to me, which feels like what a habit tracker is for. And there were things that I was trying to develop habits for. Like I now have a standing desk, so I'm trying to develop the habit of actually using it. So I did an okay job so far in August, but it's something that like now that I check the list, because I'm trying to spend more time outside, like during the day at work, that I'm doing really well with. And so then when I mark that off, I'm like, oh, I should really put my standing desk up, and then I'll try to remember to do it. So really pleased with this and having the extra section, because I did make them smaller before, so I like expanded it a bit more, and I'm gonna continue this into September, which I'm going to be filming a September plan with me. So definitely subscribe and stay tuned for that because it will be coming up. So beyond that, I don't think there's a ton more updates in the planner. I did fill my photos already, so I actually started putting more of the August photos in front of August. So I'm gonna put a little label up here that says August, just to make sure that I know which one it is, like which month they go with. Obviously I know now, but like in 3 years, I could use the help remembering, so. As for the Traveler's Notebook, not many changes here, if any, I don't think. I'm still using it the exact same way, updating my accomplishments. I did build like 2 inserts for grad school. I've decided to, like, I made the labels for the classes. I've decided to use 2 at once because I don't know how many notes I'm gonna be taking for each class, so I can't just like divide an insert in half and be like, this front half is this one class, this back half is the second. I just don't know what I'll be taking notes for. So I've decided to use 2 inserts and then just keep using them with each semester. So like one insert will be my marketing class, and then next semester, whatever class I'm taking will start right after the notes from that marketing class, and then I'll have the other insert, because my plan is to take 2 classes a semester. If that becomes too much, then we'll just scrap that, fill up an insert, and then finish the other one. But I think that's the best course of action. When I do my next update, I will have been in grad school for a little bit, so I will report back on how that is going. But I don't think I'm going to try and squeeze those inserts into here. I think I'm gonna keep them separate or get a separate cover. I haven't really decided yet because classes start in a couple days for me. For me currently, future me has already done it. So that is where I am kind of settled with I think the inserts are gonna be the best idea for the notes, because my book is online for each class. I don't have anything tangible, so I won't get any like printouts, I don't think. And if I do, I can just fold them into like a brochure folding style and just like insert them in. So I will report back. As for the commonplace, we talked about this a lot last video of switching back into my tangible one. I have done a little bit of updating. I added the sticker in. I was confused about which book this was for, so it was Shard Cart, and then I added my notes from the Bell Jar and the 10,000 Doors. I've read more books since these, but if I don't find myself like tagging the book or highlighting things on my Kindle, then I'm just not going to bother with a section. So I think this is gonna work out. I think I'm not going to be using this for the next few months as I figure out grad school and all of that. Hopefully I will still have time for reading, but maybe not. I will be busy reading all of my college books. So I am happy to be back into it. And so I think I will definitely stick with the tangible one. I just don't think we'll be seeing a ton of updates in the future. Now time for a fun little haul from the washi tape shop. I'm really excited about this. They were kind enough to reach out to me and send me a few of these like PET washi tapes. So I am excited to open them because I haven't seen what they look like. So I plan on using these in my monthly views. I think there is like a fall one of these like fall ones, probably this one. It's the one I want to use for September. So let's open these up and take a look at them. So if you aren't familiar with like PET tapes, it's not actually like a washi tape. It's more of like a clear sticker roll. There's an end here somewhere. So they're Kiss Cut stickers that you can peel off this clear sheet. And I love them. I think they're so fun. Let's see if I can get one off. Like, Now I gotta use this pumpkin somewhere. I'm really committed to that. I wonder if I can just put it back. So this one is like a fall themed pumpkin one. I wonder how long it goes until it repeats. Oh wow, we're committing. We're committing to this. It has yet to repeat. Okay, this is the start again, right here. So this is all like different designs and styles. And I'm curious to see how many times it like repeats, probably 3 or 4 times, because that is a pretty decent roll. So I'm so excited about these. I think they're so cool. And I don't really have any of these yet. I think I have like one that's more like of rice papery texture, but these are like a plasticky feeling. So really excited about this one. And then we have a bunch more to look at. So this one is like cat themed and garden themed. Oh, they're just so cute. This is definitely the style of like hand-drawn looking art that I really enjoy. This one's really cute. I will link them all below. And I think I also have a coupon code as well. So I will link that below as we go through these and slowly wrap them back up. You can tell that I haven't done a haul in a while because she is not efficient. She is not quick. She's not those like fun cuts that people do where it's like bam, bam, bam. It's not. We're old school here. This is like a pet spring version, like garden energy. It's so cute. This one is another fall one. So I think these two will go really well together. Like I just love the girls on them. They look so cool. This little like shop is so cute. I mean, it's August. It's like 80 degrees outside and this is making me so pumped. Look at it. This one is like a coffee shop one. I'm like fascinated by these. I feel like this is a new obsession of mine. I'm going to like be on the constant hunt for these PET tapes now, where they have like the stickers on them. This is just so cool. So this one is like a paper one, more of a paper material, so you can write on it. And it has such cute little stickers and like little labels and stuff. So this is like a spring version. These are cool. I like the PET like plastic ones more, but this is cool that they make like label ones that you can write on. So now that I've made a complete mess, I have so much like paper scraps over here. I'm really excited about these. So I look forward to using them and adding them into my planner. So thank you very much, the Washi Tape Shop, for sending these over. But I think that is gonna be it for today's video. Stay tuned for that, plan with me. And then I'm also doing a what's in my work bag video. So be sure to subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.